Welcome back to my channel. As we promised, we are back and we said we are going to continue to look at the tools in Photoshop and how they can be used. So quickly open up your Photoshop and let us import a picture. Now this is your Photoshop environment. I have already imported a picture of this beautiful young lady. I shot this picture for her birthday, and so we are going to be looking at this image. Today we will look at the selection tools. The selection tool. First of all, this is the quick selection tool. You click on it, drag it around. You see, we have selected all the red corners of this image. So you observe as I zoom closely that the quick selection tool has done a beautiful job. However, it has cut out some part of her skin, some part of her hair. So if this happens, you can come back here and still do what? Add to it. You can. Okay, since we selected the background, so we can come back here and remove some of the selections that we don't want. This icon is actually showing a plus, so you hold down your alternate key. If you hold the alternate key, it converts it to minus, so you begin to remove the areas that were selected which you don't want. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. I have returned some of those areas backward. Okay, you continue to do that until you're comfortable with your selection. You can see here it selected her clothes, so we use it and we'll bring it down. Then when you want to reduce the selection tool, you can use your bracket icon to increase it or to decrease it. If you decrease it, you tend to have a slower selection but a bit more accurate. Okay, so you can see it's an automatic tool that helps in selection of subjects and objects in Photoshop. Okay, so having done that, I think this is okay for me. For the essence of this lesson, I think this is okay. Okay, there is this part I need to quickly correct here, so I'm fixing it up with the minus option. Now you drop it, Photoshop will harmonize the selection. Okay, looking at it, okay, this part was not selected, so I use the plus version and select it. Photoshop has selected that, so I think this is okay. When you have done that, it is important that you feather your selection. Feathering means making it smooth, making the edges smooth. For example, if you delete it without feathering it, the edges is just going to be very sharp. Let me show you. If I delete, here is it. Can you see the edges are very what? Sharp and not so smooth. However, if I feather it, I'm just going to do Ctrl Z to bring it back. Then I'm going to do feather. You right click on it and do feather. I can keep my feather at 3 and then click OK, then delete. When I delete it and zoom in closely, you will see that the edges are a bit smooth, so when you add it into a black background, it will blend in into it properly. So that's how to use a quick selection tool. Inside quick selection tool, we have 3 other ones you can also use. All of them work like each other, except for the magic wand. You just need to click once. If you click the magic wand once, let me bring a new picture. You click magic wand once, the Photoshop app will on its own sample the colors that are similar and it will select it. Okay, just in a moment. Oh, okay. Let's get that image in. Okay, oh, I pasted it on it. I didn't want to. Okay, let's work with that for now. Okay, so this is a magic wand tool. Look at it. Click once. One click, it selects one click. So it works by sampling of colors. It's not as accurate. It doesn't really work so well like anyway. You just use your plus icon. Use your plus icon. You select more of it, and you have made your selection. That is that. Okay, but for more accurate tools, we need to use the lasso tool. We need to use what? The lasso tool. Now here you have to select your image or your background manually. You click and hold on, then you begin to drag along the lines. You see it? You click and hold on, then you drag along your selection. Okay, so that's how it works. So, but most often people prefer to use a combination of 2 or 3 more selection tool. For instance, let's say I'm going to use a quick selection tool. Select, I've selected, then I come and look at it. It has not selected it well, so I have to combine it. Let me combine it inside here. Let me pick the lasso tool, then I hold my shift icon, which is plus. Okay, I should be holding my alternate icon, which is minus. So if I hold alternate icon, you see it's showing minus, so anywhere I select now will be subtracted from the selection. Have you seen that? Hold minus icon again. Here I go. I remove those selection. This part of the body have been selected, so I hold the alternate icon with the lasso tool, and then I select the areas that I want to remove from the entire selection. So this is it, and that is how it works. Okay, so that's that about selection tool. There are much more advanced way of doing this selection to achieve very perfect results. Like I said earlier, this tutorial is for beginners, so we will take it bit by bit until we master these basics, then we'll advance to more sophisticated means of doing these things. Okay, so those are some of the examples of our selection tool. Then inside here, if you right click it, you have polygonal lasso tool. This polygonal tool helps you to select very straight and sharp edges. It is not very good with selection of curves and corners, but if your selection is going to be straight edges, it works perfectly well. Look at this. I want to select some part of her knee, so this is it. At every click it creates a joint. So like that. You don't have to hold on, you just drag it along. When you get and you feel okay, you just click it, it just forms a link. So when you're about to end, you hold you hold control and click it, so it links it up. This is our selection. We can feather it. Feather is 3. We say okay, so we can do what? Delete. Okay, so it said could not complete your request because this smart object is not directly editable, so we have to go here and rasterize the layer. When we do that, then we can delete. You see it? We have deleted. Okay, so that is how this polygonal lasso tool works. Okay, I hope we have learned something today. I hope someone have learned something today, something new. Please share this video, like it, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel for more educative videos like this. Thank you.